Exact Track 4D detects dangerous weather days ahead of time, so you can make the right plans for your family.
So, Richard, we've seen it pretty dry the last few days, but we've been monitoring the tropics, whether that rain will eventually come our way. What are we seeing right now?
And that is the biggest part of it. We're watching to see where that rain's going to go. Right now, it just looks like the area of low pressure, if it does develop, maybe a depression, as it's pretty broad here, but that's based on the current models. The 11 o'clock may have a different scenario. But let's go to the end result of what could be the rainfall. And you notice I've got this all the way to Wednesday. We're going through 6:30, so this is going from tomorrow, Friday, and through the weekend. And it looks like the biggest push would come through from Tuesday into Wednesday, spreading anywhere between what would be a quarter to about a third of an inch to about 3/4. Coastal zones, though, because of that onshore flow and the influence here, could see totals up to about 3 inches. If it's just Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those amounts would be light but accumulating through the period. And part of that steering process is going to be another stretched out frontal boundary. Now, the difference between this and what we saw with Helene was more of a trough, where this frontal boundary will actually allow that area of low pressure to continue to broaden across the range of the Gulf of Mexico. The other thing that we've been watching from the National Hurricane Center is no movement, period, inside or outside of the 48 hours into the 7 days, where we still have that 40% chance. Hurricane Kurt, a little bit stronger here, even at 5 o'clock, up from 85-mile-an-hour winds to 90, expected to become a major by tomorrow and continue that through the Friday, Saturday, and then slowly start to weaken. And then Tropical Depression 13 that will become Leslie is the one that is spinning here south of the Cape Verde Islands. And that one now has the potential to become a Category 1 storm as we get past the weekend and into the start of the work week, as that development will take it from tropical storm. The other part of the equation here is you get ready for your Thursday, Friday. Any outside plans here, working outside even, some gusty winds will be coming through, and they start to pick up as we look to the weekend. So this is Saturday. If you're heading out to the car show or maybe even the RV show, some gusty winds and some rounds of some showers coming through. And Sunday, even windier yet. And look at this. This is Sunday morning at 7:30, and we've got 15 to 20-mile-an-hour winds. You got those little easy up tents and things like that. That'll be great for when the showers are coming through. Just make sure you have something to latch it down there to the ground, your bumper, whatever it may be, so that your tent doesn't become part of your neighbor's problems there if everybody's getting together and tailgating together. Out at the airport, the sun doing its job and slowly drying the puddles up on the rooftop here. And I wonder if this door was damaged during Helene. You'll notice that it's kind of cockeyed. It looks like it might have been blown off the hinges. 86 degrees right now. A lighter easterly pattern at 8 miles an hour, and yet it still feels like 90 degrees. I can tell you, if you worked at all outside today, you could feel the humidity and the fact that it had that summertime feel to it, even under those partly cloudy skies. Time to take out the dinghy, whether it's the blue water or cruising the backwaters here in the St. John's or the intercoastal. Looking pretty good. It does look like we'll pick up a wind to qualify for a moderate chop on some of the inland waters. Meanwhile, rain chances, much like what we saw for today, are going to continue pretty sparse, 20%, but they will start to pick up beachside, and that's part of that onshore flow here. So we'll look for what could be as much as 30 to 40%. By the time you hit the river and continue inland, this is where we'll average closer to about a 20 to a 30% chance. And well inland from the Berg here over toward McClenny and into Lake City, you'll hover much like what we'll see in downtown Jacksonville, close to about 20%. Overnight tonight, 10% chance. That accounts for any of the fog, mist, or drizzle that would come through into those fog banks. 90s on tap here as we look ahead to your Thursday forecast. And your decision here, whether it's Thursday, Friday, getting some stuff done before those showers come through, or maybe getting ready to enjoy the Jacksonville Fall RV Show. Heading out to the Equestrian Center, this forecast is for Saturday with those cloudy skies and that chance for some showers. It's, I believe it starts Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Checking out some of the RVs. Maybe you're thinking about retirement, and that's going to be the way you live. Sunday's forecast, getting ready for game day. Chance for the rain coming through, and it's an unsettled pattern that's going to kick off the work week.
Thanks, Richard.